Okay, race fans, let's recap a big special Saturday afternoon we had here at Delaware Park. The weather was sensational in the mid-80s, mostly sunny, no rain. The main track was fast. Races 3 and 5 were run on a soft turf course, and then for race 7, the turf course was upgraded to good. Saturday, for the third consecutive year, I believe, maybe more, but I've been here 3 years now, and every year I've been here, we've had Autism Awareness Day, and this Saturday we had our big Autism Awareness Day here at Delaware Park. We had special guests all afternoon. Our main man, Matt Halter and Carter Ramey, they did some post-parade calls and some riders up in the paddock. Carol Cedeno and her family did a riders up from the paddock. We had Dan Getman from Delaware Autism here for a winner's circle presentation as Delaware Park. Terry Glabaki was out there, Kevin DeLucia, Jed Doro, and Bessie Gruwell from the Delaware Thoroughbred Horsemen's Association, along with Tim Ritchie, president of the DTHA. They made a $15,000 check presentation to Delaware Autism in the winner's circle after race 5 today. So a special day to benefit a special cause. We had a nice big turnout on Saturday. A lot of fans were out here. The handle was strong. The handle was over 2.5 million in handle. So glad we were on the turf and glad we had a big special turnout for Autism Awareness Day. I had a good day. My price play won in race 4. For the first time this meet, I tried a hot dog down in the Grove tent, one of the best hot dogs I've ever had. My man Greg from Programs, he had his family down there, and one of the tents, they gave me an Italian hoagie that's going to last me probably until next week when we get back to live racing here at Delaware Park. So I had a great day. It was a special day out here. Let's get right to the racing action. Let's start here with race 1. Race 1 would kick off the popular early pick 5. They bet over 31,000 into the early pick 5 on Saturday. Race 1, we're going 6 furlongs on the main track, which is fast, claiming 7,500 for 3-year-olds or 4 and up. Never won 3. Let's go to the voice of Delaware Park, Josh Brown, with the call of Saturday's race 1.
Away and running, a stutter step start for Pure Crazy Groove. Good speed for Look Sharp, Raleigh, and Trumpet Call. Those are the first 3 upon exiting the chute. And coming away 4th is Phil's on the Run. Then you have Russian Hammer in between rivals, and Sir Mendel protects that rail position early on. Pure Crazy Groove is second last, and the Calora Kid has to close from the back of the pack. But it's Look Sharp who spearheads the field past the 4 furlong pole and shows the way by a long neck, but Trumpet Call takes the battle to him, and there's 2 lanes down to Raleigh, who's tracking a patient 3rd. Russian Hammer tries to come alive in that 4th place position, and Phil's on the Run has no more to give. It's a well stretched out field, but the 3rd choice on the wagering board shows them the way. Look Sharp leads past the quarter pole in front by 2. Closing in the light blue cap is rolling deep on the track, and Trumpet Call has no more to give. 3/16 to go, and it's Look Sharp holding on to a 1-length lead. Raleigh's getting closer, and closing in is Sir Mendel. The rail belongs to Russian Hammer, still wide open. A leg-weary leader, Look Sharp, and Russian Hammer has all the momentum up the rail. Russian Hammer has won it to beat Look Sharp, Raleigh, and Sir Mendel.
Well, the Russian Hammer had been in the money 6 out of 9 starts this year. He always comes with that late rally, and he gets up in the final strides up the rail. Nice ride there. Sarah Hess on the 5-year-old by Bellamore. Russian Hammer now a 3-time winner. He's having a big year. He likes it here at Delaware Park. He wins for owners Pedro and Stacy Posado. Pedro Posado's the winning trainer here. Russian Hammer went off 6-1 and paid $14.20 to win race 1. Congratulations to all the winning connections there of Russian Hammer. Big win there in race 1. Let's take a look at the second race to kick off the early pick 4. We're going 5.5 furlongs on the main track. Maiden claiming 16,000 for 3-year-olds and upward. Let's check out the action here from race 2.
Away and running a stutter step start for Chapin 11. Good speed for Looking Like Lucky today, and right next door to that one is Messy the Great. And as they settle down, head of the class is also right there too. So as the dust settles, there's three of them at 5 for the early lead, and Messy the Great comes away from the lead. Head of the class is only a neck away in second, and Looking Like Lucky looms large behind the both of them. And there's a trio that trail at the back of the pack, including World on Fire up the inside, trying to find a second wind is Chapin 11, who's now dropped away to the back of the pack. An Unforgettable Lord now picks off fourth. Here's the 5/16 pole, and Messy the Great continues to lead. Head of the class continues to stalk. A city block away is Looking Like Lucky. An Unforgettable Lord as they turn for home. Head of the class just bolted the turn, and Messy the Great tries to kick away once again, holding on to a 3-length lead. Head of the class blew it around the second turn, and World on Fire closes in for a third place check, but it's all over up top. Messy the Great, the second choice at 2-1, is nicely clear. Messy the Great, victorious today. Unforgettable Lord was second, World on Fire third, and head of the class at 1-2 was fourth.
Messy the Great, the 3-year-old colt by Take Charge Indy, goes all the way on Saturday to break his maiden for trainer Victor Carrasco Jr. Nice ride there, Gabe Maldonado. Messy the Great paid $6.40 to win race 2. He had blinkers on today, and that proved to be the winning move by trainer Victor Carrasco Jr. Congratulations there to all the connections of Messy the Great, who won race 2. Let's take a look here at race 3. Nice big field on the turf. Turf for races 3 and 5 was listed as soft. The rail setting today for the turf was at 35 feet. Race 3 kicks off the middle pick 5. We're going 5 furlongs on the soft turf course. Nice first level allowance condition for 3-year-olds and upward optional, claiming $15,000. Let's check out the first leg of the middle pick 5, race 3.
Away and running. Good speed from the favorite Psychedelic Shack. Next door to that one is Icene, and Nora Chance is right there too. Fletcher probes up the paint, and Alta Belly's in the thick of it too. Wara came away a tracking 6th, and the last two are Claudie Boy and Chuck Adams. So Psychedelic Shack blazes the trail around the soft-rated sod with 3 furlongs to go, and Icene is right there close in attendance too. Fletcher continues to ride the rail, a joint third. Nora Chance right next door, and Alta Belly's dip 3 wide with Roar, then Claudie Boy, and last of all is Chuck Adams. They're homeward bound now, and Psychedelic Shack at 3-5 leaves the rail wide open. Icing is trying to press on past this longtime leader, and Icing is 46-1, trying to press past Psychedelic Shack. Noah Chance comes with a sweet ground-saving run. Here's Icing trying to cause a massive upset. Psychedelic Shack is holding. Psychedelic Shack won at a nose to Icing, Nora Chance, and Claudie Boy.
Psychedelic Shack, the good-looking 7-year-old gray gelding by Shackelford, gets the money in race 3, goes wire to wire for Flying Pheasant Farm and trainer Mark Beecher. Martin Shawan with the winning ride on this 7-year-old. Psychedelic Shack has now won 2 races in a row this summer, sprinting on the Delaware turf. Psychedelic Shack now a 7-time winner. He's made a bunch of money. 3 of his wins have been right here on the Delaware turf. He went off 3-5 today and paid $3.20 to win race 3. Let's turn the page here. Race 4 would kick off the late pick 5. They bet over $13,000 into the late pick 5 on Saturday. We're going 6 furlongs here in race 4, claiming $7,500 for 3-year-olds and upward. Never won 2 lifetimes. Scratch the 10 out of this race. So still a big 10-horse field here in race 4 to kick off this late pick 5. Let's check out the action from the 4th.
Away and running. Good speed in the center for English Daddy today. Pops Harbor showing good early speed. And Avotre Sante is right there too. Dude with a Name is deep on the track. And Spiralizer takes away that 3rd place position. I Run a Walk is in that mid-flight division in front of Asano, who's tracking in front of 3. Immortal J teams up with Maximus Speed, and Better Go 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 is last of all. English Statty shows the way, and it's a confident look back from the jockey. 2 leads by a length and a half. Spiralizer stays towards the inside in second, and Pops Harper to take that position away. There's a big break back in the action back to I Wanna Rock and Evoke Sante. Here's the quarter pole for English Daddy. The second choice on the betting board is going as smooth as silk. Pops Harbor takes up the chase in second. The favorite starts to plummet through the pack. Spiralizer, who's going to be passed by Evoke Sante. They turn for home, and English Daddy just running up the score. Pops Harbor trying to hold on for second. A whole posse closing in for third, including Better Go 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 on the far outside and Evoke Sante. English Daddy just crushed the competition today. Avotre Sante got up for second. Immortal J was third. Better Go Go Go's in a photo with Spiralizer for fourth.
English Daddy was my price play of the day. He went off 7-2, and he absolutely galloped to win race 4. 3-year-old by First Mondays. This sire, First Mondays, down in Maryland, has caught my attention. He has a small number of horses running, but they're all running well. 2-year-olds, turf horses, dirt horses. These horses are runners, so keep your eye on this sire, First Mondays. He's a new Curlin sire who's standing down there in Maryland for Dr. Bowman. English Daddy went off 7-2 and wins for trainer Bruce Kravitz. The Kravitz barn having a real strong meet. They get their 13th win of the meet. Kravitz tied for second leading trainer with Michael Stidham. English Daddy gets his second lifetime win from 14 starts. Nice ride there, Yabiel Ramos. English Daddy paid $9.40 to win race 4. Let's take a look here at race 5. We kick off the late pick 4 in race 5. Nice big field, going a mile, 70 yards on a soft turf course, rail at 35 feet. Maiden claiming $25,000 for 3-year-olds and upward. Let's check out the action from race 5.
Away and running. Hopping at the start was Blue Sky Sill. Good speed towards the inner portion of the course for Silk Suit and 30 Rest. They break 1-2. Deep on the track is Al Rashik, and American Litigators right there too. Choppa rides the rail to be in that third place position with a circuit of the track to go. And Pujols in front of 4 rivals early, which is Basic Miles. Near the back of the pack is Joe B. Bratt. Up the inside, Blue Sky Sill teams up with 1, and that one is Chocolate Brownie. So they're stretched out all over the place, but 30 West shows them the way, and it's a big lead too of 5 lengths, and trying to throttle that speed is the jockey on 30 West, while Silk Suit takes up the chase in second, and 3 of them team up behind. The favorite Al Rashik at 2-5 is deep on the track in third, and American Litigators, the meat and that sandwich in fourth. Choppa rides the rail in fifth. Another zip code away is Basic Miles deep on the outside in front of Poolhole, and still 3 trailers of Joe B. Bratt, Chocolate Brownie, and Blue Sky Sill was never near. They're stretched out from one Delaware County to another, but 30 West continues to play Catch Me If You Can over the wet sod and shows the way by 5. Silk Suit takes up the chase in second. Our Chic with the money on's a struggling third, and the others are going up and down like a merry-go-round at the top of the stretch. Look at 30 West today. Comes off the corner with a sizable lead of 6. Getting a little leg weary, but still showing the way. Silk Suit is giving game chase. Al Rashik is getting closer in a great big way, and so is Poolhole. 30 West is running out of gas at $2.99 a gallon. Al Rashik's getting closer, but so is the finish. 30 West prevails to beat Al Rashik, Silk Suit, and Poolhole.
All right, we had a special Winner's Circle presentation in the Winner's Circle following race 5. We'll show you that, but let's talk about this big winner here. 30 West ran second off the layoff today for owner breeder Fiasco Farms and trainer Juanita Bennett. Jorge Gonzalez Sanchez with the winning ride. This 4-year-old son of alternation had blinkers on today, and that certainly worked. He went right to the front. They went quick early, and he won coast to coast to break his maiden. I saw him leaving the Winner's Circle, and this is a real nice, good-looking 4-year-old. He certainly turned the quarter and found his best stride, so keep your eye on 30 West going forward. I'd like to see where he runs next. Hopefully it'll be right here on the turf at Delaware Park. Second win of the week, I believe, for Fiasco Farms and trainer Juanita Bennett. So they had a big week. 30 West paid $16.60 to win race 5. If you hit the early pick 5 on Saturday, it paid $1,019.10. All right, there's the check presentation by the Delaware Thoroughbred Horsemen's Association and Delaware Park to Autism Delaware. Big special picture. All the jockeys are down there. Our buddies Matt Halter and Carter Ramey were down there. Bessie Grewell and Tim Ritchie from the DTHA. Jed Doro, Kevin DeLucia, and Terry Glabaki were down there from Delaware Park. We had all our special people there in the picture. It was a nice check, $15,000 to Autism Delaware. If you want to help out Autism Delaware, just reach out to them. They're easy to find online. Just Google Autism Delaware. There's several ways you can volunteer and donate to help them out. They are big supporters of the community, and they need the community to help support them. So we were happy to have them out here today. Dan Getman was here from Delaware Autism. He was there for the check presentation in the winner's circle. I had a nice interview with Dan Getman as well. He tells you how you can help his association. So check out that interview on the Delaware Park YouTube page. So there's the picture. Everybody was in the picture. Big special winner's circle presentation after race 5 today for Delaware Autism. All right, let's turn the page here. Race 6 would kick off the final pick 3 of the day. We're going 6 furlongs here in race 6, claiming 7,500. Filly mares 3 and up. Never won 2 lifetime. Let's check out the action here from race 6.
Away and running. Slow to go is Ritz on Broadway. Good speed for Majestic Joe, who has an uncontested lead. Keep It Safe is right there, only a length behind second. And Charlize Chubb rides the rail 3 lengths down from the solo speed. That is Majestic Joe. New Diamond came away in 4th, soon lands 3rd. Best Worst Ideas scampers up the rail. Second to last is Firing Thoughts. And Ritz on Broadway had a terrible start. 4 furlongs to go. Majestic Joe continues to show the way, but now they're slowly closing in. Keep It Safe is ready to pounce on this leader and does at the 3/8 pole. New Diamond at 1 to 5 hasn't been asked yet. Soon will grab second, but gets a pop of the crop. A distant 4th is Best Worst Idea and Charlize Chubb. Now 440 yards left to go, and at 9 to 1, Keep It Safe is trying to see this through. Off the turn, they race for home. Keep It Safe is amassed a 2-length lead. New Diamond with all that money trying to get closer and does so ever so slowly. They're into the stretch. Keep It Safe is clinging on desperately to a 3/4 of a length lead. New Diamond continues to get there every step of the way. Keep It Safe is holding. New Diamond chasing, but chasing in vain. Keep It Safe drifted out badly, but won over New Diamond, Charlize Chubb, and Ritz on Broadway.
Keep It Safe pulled off the upset at 7 to 1. Wins for trainer Jose Samiego. Nice ride, Angel Rodriguez on the 4-year-old daughter of Wajilia. Keep It Safe, now a 2-time winner from 13 starts. She went off 7 to 1 and paid $16 to win race 6. Let's take a look at race 7, one of our features of the day. A nice big field on the turf to kick off the late daily double. We're going a flat mile on the turf. Now for race 7, the turf was upgraded to good. For races 3 and 5, it was soft, but for race 7, the turf was listed as good. Rail setting at 35 feet. We're going a mile on the turf here in race 7. Nice first level allowance condition for Filly mares 3 and up. Optional claiming $15,000. Let's check out the action from Saturday's feature.
Away and running. Good even start. Good rail speed from Clementine Hunter today. Dynamic Actress surges to strike the top, and Golden Rocket is right there too. Chasing the speed in that 4th place position is Honorable Win. Morg's World travels in 5th. High Back Gotcha, the last one in and the 6th one away. Martinez Joy has one beaten and doesn't hurt to Flirtus last of all. Up and around the first turn they go. Dynamic Actress shows them the way past the 6th and shows the way by 2. Chasing in second is Golden Rocket, while Clementine Clementine Hunter stays against the PVC. An Honorable Win is now claiming that third place position. That's the first four. The last four, including Hey, back at you in those yellow blinkers. Morg's World rides the rail. Martina's Joy still on hold. And Doesn't Hurt the Flirts at the back of the pack. So they race down to halfway, and it's Dynamic Actress showing the way by one long length. Golden Rocket continues to hound the leader in second. Honorable Win is going to be caught wide on both turns. Clementine Hunter is right there at 7-1, trying to get closer as Honorable Win just got a reminder to stay on the speed. Hey, back at you, Shades Morg's World, and the other two are Martina's Joy and Doesn't Hurt to Flirt. Here's the quarter pole. Dynamic Actress has been this long-time leader at 6-1. Golden Rocket with the money on has had every single chance in getting closer to. Homeward bound now, and Dynamic Actress kicks for the money. Golden Rocket tries to get level, and these two to settle the score. Golden Rocket looks level to Dynamic Actress, who's in for the fight. Dynamic Actress holding bravely. Golden Rocket trying to surge late. Dynamic Actress has prevailed to beat Golden Rocket, Morg's World, and Clementine Hunter.
The 7 Golden Rocket was a heavy favorite for Ness and Jamie Robb, but they could not get by Dynamic Actress. The 3-year-old daughter of Oscar Performance wins for Hunt Lane Racing and trainer Ricky Hendricks. Dynamic Actress now a 3-time winner from 8 starts. She's made close to $100,000. Angel Cruz with the winning ride. Dynamic Actress went off 6-1 and paid $14 to win the Saturday feature. Congratulations to all the winning connections of Dynamic Actress. All right, let's take a look at the Saturday finale, race 8. We're going a mile, 70 yards on the main track. Maiden claiming 7,500 for filly and mares 3 and up. The Jamie Ness barn would have the heavy 1-9 favorite here in race 8. The 3 Got Game with Jamie Rodriguez aboard. Let's see if the 3-year-old daughter of Street Sense lives up to the 1-9 hype here in the Saturday finale.
Away and running. Good rail speed today from Hillsborough, but Got Game with the money on surges to strike the front early, and Pretty Geisha teams up with Estrellas. And the last 3 are Goat Tree Gal, then Messy Lou, and A Firm Blessing is last of all. Around the first turn they go. A nice and easy lead for Got Game today, and the jockey hasn't moved an inch. In that second place position is Hillsborough, and sensing a slower pace, Pretty Geisha tries to tack onto the both of them. In that fourth place position, Estrellas heads. Goat Tree Gal for that fourth place position, and still the last 2 is Messy Lou and A Firm Blessings at the back of the pack. So there's no speed on, and Got Game's nice and relaxed on the front end, leads them past the 5 furlong pole, a length and a half leader. Pretty Geisha's right there, eyeballing the speed every step of the way in second, and Estrellas is in between rivals while Goat Tree Gal is deep on the track. Hillsborough has the box seat, but still has the gun down Got Game, who goes so smooth up top. Messy Lou is second last, and A Firm Blessing just did not have it today. They turn again, and Got Game at 1-9 shows the way by 2. Pretty Geisha is coming under a heavy drive in second. Goat Tree Gal is trying to pass that rival. Messy Lou grabs fourth, and Estrellas has dropped away. Here's the quarter pole. Jamie looking for the competition, and there's none in sight. Got Game's in hand and in command. Estrellas is chasing deep on the track. Pretty Geisha is trying to land third. Messy Lou is closing into the equation late, but look at this. Got Game just toyed with the opposition. Messy Lou moves into second. Pretty Geisha battles Goat Tree Gal, but they're all said and done because Got Game lived up to the 1-9 hype to beat out Messy Lou, Goat Tree Gal, and then came Pretty Geisha.
Well, she definitely lived up to the 1-9 hype. Got Game, the 3-year-old filly by Street Sense, was claimed for maiden $25,000 on July 4th. Drops to this maiden 75, first off the claim, and she won by a pole, geared down, under wraps by jockey Jamie Rodriguez, who picked up his 51st win of the meet. It's the 50th win of the meet for leading trainer Jamie Ness. Got Game breaks her maiden at 1-9 in her third career start, and she did not get claimed. Got Game stays in the Jamie Ness barn. She paid $2.20 to break her maiden. Now, how do you make money on a horse that only pays $2.20? Well, you key her in the late pick 5, which I'm sure A lot of Pick 5 players did, and they got rewarded because they had a couple other prices they had to have. You had a $16 horse in race 5, a $16 horse in race 6, a $14 horse in race 7, and then a $2 horse in race 8. Late Pick 5, it paid well. It paid $1,111.80. Congratulations if you had that in race 8. That's a nice Pick 5 score. Our handle was strong on Saturday for Autism Awareness Day. It was over $2.5 million. Congratulations and thanks to all our fans and bettors. We had a special birthday today also at Delaware Park. Happy birthday to Pop Keenan, a lifelong racing fan who turned 69 on Saturday, August 16th. He's been watching Delaware racing for a long time. He's seen some of the greats here like Spectacular Bid and Kelso. I believe that's his granddaughter in the picture. She had the happy birthday message done today for Pop Keenan. So happy birthday, happy 69th birthday to Pop Keenan. I certainly hope you had a great day at the races and hope you had some winners on your birthday. So once again, our handle was strong, over 2.5 million today for Autism Awareness Day. Thanks again to Dan Getman from Delaware Autism and everybody from the Delaware Thoroughbred Horsemen's Association and Delaware Park for putting on a special day as we presented a $15,000 check to Delaware Autism today. Thanks to all our fans, horsemen, and bettors for supporting us on a big special Saturday. We hope you had a good day. Good night, have a great weekend, and we hope to see you next week here at Delaware Park.
There's only one